China right now holds more U.S. Treasuries than Japan. In fact, they hold more U.S. Treasuries, foreign holders, than anybody else in the world. We've talked about how if they were to slow or stop or even sell their Treasury holdings, they would shoot themselves in the foot. In this case, what is the risk that if pushed into a corner, they may actually do that?
Just think about it logically. If they were to sell their US Treasury holdings, and remember, Ali, it's about probably $2 trillion worth that they own, and you're right, they and China and Japan have about the same. If they start to sell that, they're going to be selling dollar, bringing the money back to renminbi. That's going to push the renminbi up. So if their main policy is going to be to try and allow the renminbi to depreciate, they don't want to be doing that. I think Japan is actually the bigger problem, and I don't think China was selling for exactly the reason I explained over the last couple of weeks, US Treasuries. And it's all very well for the Japanese government to say, we're not going to sell US Treasuries, but it's not the Japanese government that owns them. It's Nippon Life, it's the GPIF, the Government Pension Investment Fund, which is an independent body. The government can tell them don't sell, but if they decide for economic reasons, they are worried about their exposure to the US, they're worried about all this policy randomness and lack of breakdown in the rule of order in the US, we want to reduce our exposure. Not a lot the government can do about that, frankly.